Yes, boys, welcome back to another video. Now, if you're new to this channel and you've never watched any of my videos, then you might be wondering, what the hell are you doing? You're always outside filming content. Well, I'm inside, and that is because I'm on crutches. I'm on crutches, so if anyone doesn't know, which 99% of you won't know, I actually went and done surgery on my knee. So I did an ACL reconstruction, a meniscus repair, and an LET repair on Wednesday, last Wednesday for you guys. This was the first time I've ever been under the knife, and it was brutal, and it has been brutal with the days that have followed. So I'm very, very much an active person. I do not like being inside, but I've really had or have had to hold it together and accept the accept my fate really, because like I said, I don't like being inside. I like being outside. I like speaking to women. I like exploring. I like going on dates. I like doing things that scare me and whatnot. And I like making content outside, especially in the summer. But here I am inside where I will be held captive for the next at least 4 to 6 weeks until I'm really ready to go outside. But I'm in a very important transition in my life because this is a surgery that I've been waiting for 11 months now. So for anyone that doesn't know, which is probably all of you, I injured my knee last August 2025 playing football with a few friends.
Literally, bro, I can't fucking. I can't put it straight. That's the most it can go. It's fucked, mate. Honestly.
I knew straight away that I had done my ACL because it popped twice, and I knew straight away because this is the second time I've done it. The first time I let it heal naturally, but this time I'd done it and it was brutal. So yeah, I've been on the waiting list now for about 11 months, going through rehab, physio, consultations, online, offline, in person, whatever. And then I got a call about a month ago saying, hey, your surgery is on this date. You need to attend. If not, we're taking you off. So I had no choice. And I was fully aware that I was going up against it, really, because I've just started a new job. It's around midsummer. There's so much to do. I've just had my first little mini heartbreak, and I want to be out and I want to be hitting the streets, but I had to accept my fate. And yeah, it's not easy. It's not tough. I'm not really enjoying it. I'm spending most of my time watching 3, 4 movies a day, playing some of the remastered Black Ops 1 and 2, which is something I don't do, but I'm trying to stay sane, really. Fortunately, I have this channel. I've got a ton of books in the background, as you can see. One book that I'm going to start to read is this. Try and finish this. Great book. So yeah, this is where I'm at. And this video is purely for myself and also anyone else that's maybe going through a similar experience where they've just done their knee and they're not too happy with life at the moment. Let me just tell you this, it's gonna pass very quickly, and for you and I, this is the best thing that's gonna happen to us because we need to be 100%, you know, and I had the choice to have this operation or let it heal naturally. I went with the operation, knowing the risks, knowing what's going to happen after. But I know that in about 6 to 9 months' time, I'm really going to see the benefits to this. And this video really is the making of me because, sorry, I'm just trying to reposition. It's really hard to move my leg because it's just like, yeah, it's just braced up. I can't move it much. There's no range of motion, there's no flexion, there's nothing. I am training, don't worry. But this video really is the making of me because there's so much I've wanted to do. You know, I can't swim, first and foremost. I've always wanted to learn how to swim. This is my opportunity to learn how to swim. 29 years old, I don't know how to swim. How embarrassing is that for myself? Muay Thai, martial arts, I've always wanted to do something like that. I had everything ready. I bought everything. And then a week before my class, I ruptured my ACL meniscus. So I guess it all kind of happened in a very timely manner. You know, I would have probably done that in a more harsher way, put it that way. So, like I said, jogging and running, you know, I want to do marathons. There's so much I want to do, but the knee really has limited me. And I've been dealing with this pain and this kind of trauma, if you want to call it, for about 11 months, like I said. So, you know, we're here now. We're about 5 days post surgery, and it was hell. I mean, the day itself, I was full of emotion. It really was just so much emotion. So much emotion. I've never experienced anything like that. Being put under anesthesia for the first time in my life, just waking up, being like, what the hell just happened? To then the next day dealing with what I want to call probably the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. And that was because it was just constant. You know, it started at 6 a.m. and it didn't stop until around 2, 3 a.m. the next day. I remember being on the phone to 111 being like, guys, like, my knee is not okay. There's something wrong with it. But it passed, thank God. And it's still very painful, but it's not as bad as it was that day. But we're managing through it, and we're gonna get stronger, man. You know, that's the whole plan. So yeah, boys, like if anyone is in a similar place right now, just know that you know there's many people like you also out there dealing with it. We're all in this together, and we're all gonna come out stronger. And this was meant for us. You know, in this time, everything happens for a reason. Like I've just spoke about, all the reasons. You know, it all happened for us to be here in this moment to learn something. And yeah, I mean, I look at sometimes and I'm like, why now? Why now? But at the end of the day, you know, like we're going to learn something from this. And if it doesn't make sense now, it will do within time. So that's my story. And that's where I'm at right now in my life. And it's not pretty, it's not fun, it's not exciting, but listen, this is an interesting chapter in my life. And, you know, I hope this video can help someone. If you're new and you don't know who I am, I'm a guy who's going through this spiritual journey, this evolution of character, and I'm just getting stronger and stronger. You know, about 3, 4 months ago, I was completely shit scared, feared speaking in front of a camera, uploading that to the internet, and now I'm doing it consistently because I love doing it. You know, I love speaking in front of a camera. It's a skill that I want to get better at, and I want to build a community of men who want to grow together. You know, I'm not a finished product. I'm nowhere near. I'm not perfect, but I'm getting better. I'm striving for better. So boys, give this video a like, subscribe to my channel. The takeaway from this message is everything happens for a reason, right? See the positive in the negative. That's the only way you're going to excel. All right. Stay locked and loaded, boys. Peace out.